This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And they're down a star player. Who knows how long that'll continue. Tough to compensate, to say the least.
They're weathering a big absence. Their best player out of the lineup, but it's a chance for the others to step up.
So with Williams on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Big man on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. Irving is out there with Klay Thompson. And for the Lakers, they've got Walker Kessler. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Williams. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the power forward position. Coaching staffs, Clark, have certainly grown since your time in the league. Do you think that can lead to too many voices in the locker room?
I really don't think that's an issue, Kevin, because no matter how many coaches you have, typically they are all in sync, and the head coach has usually put his staff together, and therefore they're moving in the same direction.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Top of the key, Washington. Kessler with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Reeves gets the bucket.
Austin Reeves has handles that are kind of sneaky but very effective. He's clever at getting shots for himself.
Here's Dallas. This, of course, their first opportunity to play the Lakers.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
Yeah, it was a surprising outcome for me and you. But, hey, sometimes matchups can play out a certain way. We'll see how they do tonight.
4 on the clock. Here's Irving. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, this part of the game is coming back for Kyrie. It's always been there, but he's showing more of it now.
Kessler up top. Back to Reeves. Over Thompson. Reeves gets the bucket.
I love when Reeves has the ball in his hands. He's crafty, and he always seems to make things happen.
And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
Irving's so good and crafty at being able to get things done with a high percentage shot inside.
Doncic finds Reeves for 3. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Reeves.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Thompson outside from downtown. The rebound by the Lakers. Here's Williams. That one wide left.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
So it's the Lakers now after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game.
Dallas making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. All free throws good from Doncic. And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. You take a look at Gafford. Leading the league in field goal percentage, he always gets good looks.
He didn't miss many easy chances last year, and he made the most of the tough ones as well. What a fantastic percentage.
Now, here is Irving. A miss that time would have put him up. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good on the three-point shot. Doncic has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Lakers. Mavericks trail by 5. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, "I've always felt like I belong." It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, "Is this confidence or cockiness?" He told her, "You're basically kind of the same thing." Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. Now, Eldama. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Gafford against Williams. Fades away. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Leading by 5. And Kessler throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Now here's Thompson. Here's Eldama. Dallas, no good that time either. Lakers leading by 7. With some arc, and the rejection by Gafford. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Thompson. On the wing, Irving. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Here's Williams. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Eldama. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Williams. Rebounded by Gafford. Mavericks trail by 7. Guarded by Doncic. His first shot coming late. And it's Mamukelashvili with the rebound. Doncic with it. Guarded now by Irving. And the basket is good.
Boy, as he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here is Irving. Here's Gafford. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
Lakers leading by 7. Reeves outside. Back to Doncic. 29 seconds left in the first. That one falls. Doncic has got 12 points in the game.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
And Irving is one of the most gifted players we've ever seen. I mean, who still continues to play at a high level.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Irving against Doncic. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Grimes. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Santi Aldama is out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Reza Shea, and it's Marshall in at the point guard. Clark, obviously, this is a results league for head coaches. And we're always going to see lots of changes at that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, give coaches a little more runway. But we know it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the reality is that it's easier to change one coach than it is perhaps to change a handful of players on a roster that's not performing.
Here's Grimes. And it's Reza Shea with the rebound. Pass to Marshall. Here's Aldama. 6 on the shot clock. Lays it up off the glass.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Lakers leading by 3. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Doncic way outside. Looney with the bucket.
Boy, Doncic, with his size and ball skills and vision, is a master, a maestro in the pick and roll. He can make just about any pass necessary out of the pick and roll set.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
So it's the Lakers now, following the score by Dallas. Here's Doncic. And Lively pulls it down. And here's Marshall will bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 3. Pass to Aldama. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Up top, Doncic. He's got 12. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Doncic.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Walker Kessler comes in for Looney, and it's Williams in for Connect. Then for the Mavericks, P.J. Washington. He's checked in for Santi Aldama. And it's Thompson in for Reza Shea. Mavericks trail by 5. Now Thompson puts up a deep 3. Klay Thompson with that deep range.
And that was from the parking lot. You got to be impressed with how accurate Thompson is from way outside.
Well, we know, G.A., the Mavs are so adept at punting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Check out stats for Klay Thompson, how he performed last season. Averaged about 18 points a game last season, 3 rebounds and 2 assists. and he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
To the paint. And they double up Doncic. Lakers working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Takes a three. A rebound by Washington.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Like we were just talking, P.J. Washington has improved his defense, hasn't he?
He really has been intentional about getting better at that end of the floor. And, you know, he always had a good foundation for potentially being an outstanding defender, but then he put the work in. You know, he does a great job with his positioning. He's got excellent positional size, and because of all of that in his work, he's a versatile defender now that can make an impact at that end of the floor.
Irving's checked in for Najee Marshall. Pass to Kessler. Here's Mamu Kelishvili on the wing. Doncic. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Kessler throws it down.
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
And here are the Mavericks now. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Lively a screen on Reeves. Dallas, no good that time either.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Doncic passes to Kessler. Beyond the arc. And it's Doncic missing.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Right at the rim. That's where Lively loves to get his opportunities.
The Lakers in the lead. Reeves outside. Back to Doncic. Nails the 16-footer. 16 points for Luka Doncic.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Pass to Washington. Back to Irving. Jacks up a three. A rebound by the Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Williams. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And it's a 5-point Laker lead. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. Thompson in the corner. Floats one up. Excellent D there from Williams. Los Angeles leading by 5. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And the wing jumper offline.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Quentin Grimes is checked in for the Lakers. The Mavericks also with a sub. Aldama's checked in. And 1:01 left to play in the first half. Here's Irving. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Kyrie can score under any conditions. That guy just knows how to get it in the basket.
Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Grimes. Now Kessler. To the inside. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Irving after the basket by the Lakers. Lively the pass to Aldama.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
First one falls for him.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
A legendary shooter, Thompson is also a versatile defender who plays with great energy on both sides of the ball.
Here's Grimes. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Reeves. Over Irving. Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got 6 points. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Lakers ahead, up 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Mike Budenholzer. Bud, what are you looking to clean up in the second half?
I don't think our offense is really moving the way we wanted to, getting up and down the court at a pace. And, we got to make a few more open shots, but I think we can be a lot better offensively.
We've seen that from your team, Coach. I'm sure it'll show up. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Hello and welcome, and what a first half for cool hand Luka Doncic.
Putting up points, not shy looking for his shot, man. And he's been carrying the load offensively.
Yes, he understands his role and what he needs to do to keep this team successful.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
Checking out Los Angeles. You really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes. And then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Mavericks trailed by 5. One thing about the Lakers, Clark, over the last couple seasons, they get themselves to the free throw line.
Yeah, and a lot of that is due to the fact they've got some real creators in their lineup, guys who can attack off the dribble at multiple positions from multiple angles, and that creates pressure for the defense.
Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Williams. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 4-man position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Reeves. Following the three-point basket by Dallas. A nice shot by Doncic.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Pass to Thompson. Over to the wing. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Clock at 6. Rejected by Kessler. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Kessler. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
Two on the clock. Irving from long range. Another three for Dallas. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Reeves outside. Back to Doncic. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Now, here's Washington. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Here's Doncic. Count it. And now a 5-point Laker lead.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Irving. Last season, he played outstanding, putting up about 25 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Now, here is Irving. 11 points in the game. Gafford sets the pick for Irving. Over Doncic. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Kyrie Irving.
Able to strike from mid-range and all over the court. The versatility of Kyrie's offensive game, top shelf.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili. He has yet to score. Pass to Williams. Takes the 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in this game. Well, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the 3. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Welcome to the ball, the legendary Fantastic
change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Santi Aldama's checked in for Dallas. Williams finds Vanderbilt. Reeves against Thompson. And here's Doncic from the arc. Back to Reeves. Kessler, a screen on Thompson. Reeves the pass to Kessler. And it's sent back by Kessler. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Irving can't hit. LA's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Reeves the pass to Vanderbilt. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Vanderbilt's got his first basket.
That's a high IQ pass by Reeves. He sets up the guy who's most open.
The Mavericks trailing. Irving with it. 13 points in the game. A beautiful reverse layup. Irving's got 15 points. Lakers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Clark, what is it about Austin Reeves' style of play that makes him such a good scorer?
I love the fact that he can change pace with the dribble. You know, he's not super fast, but he's not slow either. What he is shifty and smart. He's got good size, good ball skills, and he's got a nice mid-range jumper. All of that allows him to keep defenders off balance.
And so it's Dallas with it. After the basket by Los Angeles, Irving sets a screen for Thompson. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Lakers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Vanderbilt finds Doncic. There's the triple. Oh, Doncic launching that one.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Doncic against Irving. And it's sent back by Kessler. To the middle. Gafford with the steal. He's got a clear path. Here's Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
Nice read by Thompson right there, you know, showing he's more than just a shooter with plays like this.
And the Lakers have possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Down low.
Come get it, come get it.
Three-pointer. A three-pointer is right on target. 10 points for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Sinks the triple. Doncic has got 12 now in this quarter.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Irving on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Washington out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Derek Lively, and there's Klay Thompson, and it's Marshall in at the 1 spot. Thompson surveying the floor. Marshall passes to Thompson. Off target with his 3.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's Doncic missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here is Washington. On the wing, Thompson fires from deep. Rebound the Lakers. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Doncic.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
Williams, he's checked in for Connect. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Mavericks trail by 5. Here's Marshall. Pass to Aldama. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
The first one falls. And both free throws. Good for Aldama. Here's Grimes. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. On the wing, Doncic. Pass to Looney. Just 4 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Williams can't get it to go.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Dallas, P.J. Washington. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Washington.
A dependable stretch for Washington is also somebody who continues to look to improve every year in the league.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. So he gets them both. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
If you see yourself on the big screen, if you know what to do, show us your move. Let's see those Mavs moves. We have dancers. You need dance lessons.
Now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Right through the cylinder that time, all net. Doncic has got 16 points here in the second half. Gafford kicks to Washington. Over Williams. And it's Washington missing.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game. Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
At the line for 2, Jarrett Vanderbilt.
And that one falls for Vanderbilt. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And that one miss shouldn't be too costly because he was able to make it a 2-possession game.
Thompson, a screen on Williams. 5 on the clock. Pass to Washington. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers leading by 4. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. Doncic outside. Sent back by Washington.
What a nice job getting up to deny that shot. Washington showing you terrific anticipation on that rejection.
For the screen on Williams. Buries it from three-point range.
He is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
Laker fans, put your hands together, make some noise for your Lakers hype team. On the board, your hype
Lakers making a switch here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Buries the long-range jumper.
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
Irving against Doncic. Shot is good in the Los Angeles lead. It's cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie, not a bad answer. He'll give you the needed hoop when you need it most.
So it's the Lakers now. Reeves outside. Back to Doncic. The kick out to Williams. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
It was rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Now here's Williams. And Doncic hits it to go.
I know Doncic takes pride in being able to produce for his team, and he's doing it at a high level here.
And so here is Dallas. 4-point game. Here's Irving. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Way up and over the big guy. What a time in the ball game to make it happen.
Reeves against Thompson. Kessler setting the pick for Reeves. And Kessler throws it down.
Love the playmaking ability of Reeves. Looks to me like he improves this area of his game every season.
Mavericks trail by 4. Irving looking for an opening. Can't hit from in close. LA has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And Kessler throws it down. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Against Doncic. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Comfortable in the clutch. That's who Kyrie Irving is. Unfazed by the game's biggest moments.
Here's Doncic. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Offensive rebound. Pass to Thompson. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick two and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Inside, stolen by Reeves, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
That's his second personal foul. The fourth team. At the line for Los Angeles, Luka Doncic, taking 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
From deep Washington. Offensive rebound Mavericks, and they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
His third personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Luka Doncic, taking 2 shots.
Free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
Irving kicks to Thompson. Can't connect from long distance. And so the Lakers take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Luka, congrats on the win, but you have a quick turnaround here, so what will be key to keeping this going?
Same as today, prepare hard for this game, play good defense, and, just keep attacking them. We just got to prepare ourselves.
Hey, man, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now we present the player of the game, Luka Doncic.